Hi, today we're going to talk about the geometric vocabulary and attributes of shapes. Now on this little worksheet I have, we have side, which is the outside line of a shape. Shapes also have edges, which is the straight line on the outside. And each edge here is, this pentagram is marked by these little dashes. Next we have vertex, which is the point where two straight lines meet. When you have more than one vertex, it's called vertices. So this triangle has 1, 2, 3 vertices and 3 edges. Our last word is equal, and that is when each side of a shape has the exact same length, such as this square. The square also has 1, 2, 3, 4 edges and 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. So now we're going to review a couple of shapes. Here we have parallelogram. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 edges and 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. Remember, the vertex is where two straight lines form this point. Next we have our triangle. This has 1, 2, 3 sides and 3 edges, 1, 2, 3 vertices. Here we have our rhombus, which can have equal sides. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 edges and 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. Are you seeing a pattern with how many edges go with how many vertices? 4 and 4. So let's check that with the hexagon and see if we have the same number of edges and vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices on the hexagon. Next we have our square with our equal sides, all the same length. 1, 2, 3, 4 edges and 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. Here we have our rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. Remember, the vertex is where two straight lines form the point. Next we have our trapezoid. 1, 2, 3, 4 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4 points to make 4 vertices. Here we have our circle. Because the circle has no straight lines, it has no edges, which also means it has no vertex. So now we're going to check a couple other shapes. So here we have our star. Let's see how many straight edges it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 vertices. Here we have our heart, and it has no perfectly straight lines, so it has no edges, and even though it has points, because they are not attached by the straight line, we cannot count these as vertices. So now we have our arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vertices. Here we have our oval, which is a very long circle, not perfectly round. And like the circle, because it has no straight lines, we have no edges and no vertices. So here we have the lightning bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 edges, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 vertices. Let's come down here. We have the crescent, and like the heart, even though it has points, because they are not formed by two perfectly straight lines, we cannot count them as a vertex, so no edges and no vertices on the crescent. And finally we have this cross down here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 edges and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 vertices. Remember, the vertex is where two straight lines form that point. So from here, we're going to talk about the worksheet that we're going to be doing. It's called Identifying 2D Shapes and Their Attributes. So we have 9 different shapes with our word bank that has the names of all of them. And then we're going to identify our edges by coloring them yellow. So you'll just take your yellow highlighter and mark the edges. And then the vertex, we'll do just a little pink dot. So we can see that the triangle has 3 edges and 3 vertices, which will help us answer right here, number of edges and number of vertices. Now there is one shape on here that was not covered in our flashcard, and that is sorry, I'd lost it for a moment. It was covered on our vocabulary worksheet, but it's here, the pentagon. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices. So 5 edges, 5 vertices, where these straight lines form a point. So thank you. I hope you now know the difference between side and edge, and point and vertex.